Map 2 Grow Presence, 12 Signs You Have a Bad Attitude. Before starting the video, if you are new here, please subscribe. A bad attitude can ruin your happiness. People with a bad attitude often focus on the negative side of things and find problems in everything. This can make them bitter and cynical, which makes it hard for them to find joy or connect with others. For example, Mark is always angry and feels like nobody cares about him because he keeps losing friends. But Mark doesn't realize that his negativity pushes people away. Happy and positive people don't like being around negative people for too long because it's draining. So, Mark ends up driving away the people he needs the most. But Mark needs help. Someone can help him, but only if he wants to change and put in the effort. Nobody can fix his attitude for him. He has to fix it himself. So how do you know if you have a bad attitude? Here are some signs to look out for. 1. You have unreasonable expectations. Unreasonable expectations are often a sign of entitlement. People with unreasonable expectations may not empathize with the struggles or problems of other people. They are often demanding and expect that others cater to their desires. People with unreasonable expectations may find it difficult to compromise with others unless the deal is in their favor. They often act as though they are above the rules and may expect other people to bend the rules just for them. There is no place where this is more true than working in customer service. It's the person yelling at the employee of the company to try to get their way. It's the person demanding to use a coupon that expired 6 months ago. It's the person demanding to talk to a manager because they were asked to wait in line like everyone else. 2. You see everyone else as an enemy or competition. When someone has unreasonable expectations, it means they want things that are not realistic or fair. They might act like they are more important than others and expect special treatment. They may not understand or care about the problems other people are facing. For example, in customer service, someone with unreasonable expectations might yell at employees or demand to use an expired coupon. They might also expect the rules to be changed just for them and get upset if they are not given what they want. 3. You tend to see the world black and white. You see things in black and white without many shades of gray in between. You find it tough to understand that things can be more complicated than they appear. You struggle to accept that good people can make mistakes and bad people can do good things. You prefer to sort people into neat categories of good and bad, rather than seeing the bigger picture. When things aren't straightforward, you might feel angry, scared, or upset because you find it challenging to deal with situations that lack clarity. 4. You demand respect without giving any. There are 2 types of respect that people should know about. The first type is when you think very highly of someone because of something they did or because you admire them. This is the kind of respect that people earn by doing good things or being someone you look up to. The second type of respect is when you don't interfere with other people's lives or do things that could hurt them. This is called showing respect for their way of living. Sometimes people want the first type of respect even when they haven't done anything to deserve it. But just existing isn't enough to earn that kind of respect. Even if you do something amazing, not everyone will care or know about it. The second type of respect is a bit more complicated. It's fair to want to be treated fairly and the same as everyone else, but it's not always easy to get that kind of respect from others. The easiest way to get respect is to give it to others first. 5. You are always in negative mood. Having a bad attitude means that you tend to be negative, bitter, angry, or cynical even on days when everything seems fine. People who have a bad attitude are often unhappy and may not want to be that way. They might be dealing with other problems that are making them feel down, or they may have gone through difficult experiences in the past that are still affecting them. 6. You take pride in being unlikable. Why would anyone want to be your friend? You're mean, and you seem to enjoy it. Sometimes, people who act this way are actually very insecure. They try to push people away before they have the chance to reject them, so they don't have to feel the pain of rejection. But because they act so mean all the time, people assume they're always going to be mean, and they don't want to be friends with them. This might also be because of bad things that happened to them in the past. For example, if someone's parent always told them they were worthless and unlovable, they might start to believe it themselves. Then, they might treat others badly because they don't feel good about themselves, and no one wants to be around someone who's always mean to them. 7. You believe you are better than others. Do you believe that you're better than other people and you know more than they do? Arrogant people often make a mistake by judging others based on only certain aspects of their personality or skills instead of seeing them as a whole person. Everyone has good and bad qualities, and some people may have better than bad, but not always. For instance, let's say there's a great pianist who has dedicated their whole life to becoming the best. They might think they're better than other people because of their skills, and it's possible that they are truly an excellent pianist. However, all of their focus on music might have led them to neglect other parts of their life, such as taking care of themselves, being social or approachable, or being able to communicate well with others. It's also possible that other people only praise them for their music because they want to make money off of them, and they might not be as amazing as they're made out to be. 8. You see yourself as a victim. Someone who is always playing the victim is someone who is hard to be around. They think that anything that doesn't go their way is because someone is specifically targeting them. They make everything about themselves, even when it's not. For example, let's say Maria's boss tells her she needs to do better at work. Instead of accepting that she needs to improve, she thinks her boss is being mean to her on purpose. She also thinks her coworkers are lying about her and trying to get her in trouble. People who play the victim usually don't take responsibility for their own mistakes. 9. You can't be happy for others' success. Do you feel upset or jealous when you see someone else succeed? Do you think they don't deserve their success and that you do? Maybe you feel like you're not as good as them or that you didn't get the same opportunities they did. But feeling unhappy about someone else's success can make you feel tired and negative. Other people will succeed sometimes, and as long as they didn't cheat or do something wrong, their success shouldn't affect your life in a bad way. It's important to be happy for others when they succeed, unless you're just trying to bring them or yourself down. It's not fair to yourself or others to think that success is a limited resource that only a few people can have. 10. You cannot apologize. When you say you're sorry to someone, you're admitting that you did something wrong to hurt them. Sadly, some people can't bring themselves to say sorry because they don't want to take responsibility for their actions. There are many reasons why someone might act this way. Maybe they grew up in a family where they didn't learn how to handle social situations well. Maybe they're selfish and don't care about other people's feelings. Maybe they think saying sorry makes them look weak and they don't want to appear weak. Or maybe they don't have enough confidence in themselves to admit they did something wrong. Whatever the reason, these people never say sorry or only give weak apologies that don't really mean anything, like I'm sorry you got upset instead of taking full responsibility for what they did wrong. 11. You can't deal with other opinions or an unwanted truth. Some people only like hearing things that make them feel good and don't want to hear the truth if it doesn't make them happy. They might get angry or cry when you tell them something they don't want to hear. For instance, John's girlfriend broke up with him because he flirted with another woman. John thinks it's not a big deal and complains to his friend about being dumped. His friend disagrees and tells John that flirting with someone else when you're in a relationship is a big deal. John gets angry and accuses his friend of taking his ex-girlfriend's side instead of thinking about what his friend is saying. 12. Your friends and family commented on your bad attitude. This one doesn't really require any explanation or examination. Your friends and family have just straight up told you that you have a bad attitude, and you can see that they might be right. Having a negative attitude can have a profound impact on your life and those around you. It's essential to be aware of the signs and work towards changing your mindset to a more positive one. Remember, you have the power to control your thoughts and reactions. Don't let a bad attitude hold you back from achieving your goals and living a fulfilling life. Thank you for watching this video on 12 signs you have a bad attitude. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative and entertaining videos. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more valuable content in the future.